I bet you city folks can barely imagine the struggles of a tribe in these God-forsaken, remote places. The constant battle to bring what is promised closer to what we really should have. I've been in that fight. We formed groups, filled out forms, and took time away from work and family to travel miles, to petition, plead, protest for basic necessities. Often all we returned with were empty hands and broken promises. Then came 2020. Our struggle to be heard was smothered. With each passing silent day, our troubles multiplied, spirits sank.
10 साल से पहले हम एक बार एप्लीकेशन दिए थे ये के पास, वीडियो के पास, तो वो भी ठीक से नहीं हो पाया।
लॉकडाउन जब हुआ तो तब तो कोई छूट का भी नहीं था। जो हम फॉर्म भी फिलअप करते हैं तो वो बोलते हैं कि ऑनलाइन करो। बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही थी, मुझे भी हो रही थी, गांव में जिसको भी देखो उनको भी हो रही थी।
They say when everything falls apart, you either go down or come up, stronger. You become a warrior.
हम गांव में सब लोग मिलके हम पहले डिस्कस किया कि ऐसा करें तो ठीक होगा कि नहीं, तो हम ट्वीट किए। जब ट्वीट किए हम उसके 15 दिन बाद हम सभी लोग आए और ट्वेल्व ठीक करके गए।
उन्होंने बना कि अभी तो ट्विटर में सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, तो हमने बोला ठीक है हम भी अकाउंट खोलते हैं।
And just like that, one by one, we began to arm ourselves with a strange new tool, social media.
एकदम पानी रो समस्या थिला, रास्ता घाट रो समस्या भी टिके रहउछु। मोबाइल द्वारा ट्वीट करते एटा हमरो लोक माने सचेतन होचंती, जो कोन समस्या दूर हे जाउछु।
ट्विटर माध्यम जो आसीला पेपर क्लिप आसीला फील्ड रे मुनिजे तो इनक्वायरी करके वीडियो को रिपोर्ट देली आ तार समाधान करिया पे हम चेष्टा जारी रखिछु।
For America, it would be perhaps easier to just like write a tweet and get responded to. But people in Orissa villages, if you travel across, they won't know what is Twitter. And then suddenly they know that, this is some tool where we write to and people respond.
It was happening very sporadically. So it was happening like one issue and few people from that community liking and creating activity on that particular post so that it reaches the person. And when they saw that success and then they wanted to do more. So that is when we stepped in and we thought that we can make it more into a collective action.
2-3 लोगों से नहीं हो पाता था, अब तो ट्विटर में सब लोग हैं, अकाउंट में सब लोग ऐड हुए हैं, तो सबको लेकर जो हम दबाव डालते हैं गवर्नमेंट के पास, तो हमको लगता है कि उनका प्रेशर पड़ेगा और हमारे जो प्रॉब्लम्स है वो सॉल्व हो सकता है।
I found myself in the thick of our forces, organizing camps to teach people to open accounts, how to post, how to like, to share, and most importantly, whom to tag, and how to hashtag and trend the content.
Who are the people for which issue, which authority they need to tag, or whose attention they need to get when they are presenting their issues there. We kind of also created a short training module that when you are posting something on Twitter, so these are the things like what are the word limits and how to kind of put in your language so that you are able to say everything and at the same time get the attention it needs to resolve that issue.
पीवा पानी रो समस्या बहुत दिन रो असुविधा थिला, तो एबे सर माने मैडम माने आसिकी हमको मोबाइल माध्यम रे ट्वीट करी कि सरकार को पाखु जणैबा पई कहिथिले। वर्तमान सरकार पाखु मोबाइल माध्यम रे ट्वीट करी कि पहुंची जाईसी, वर्तमान से इंक्वायरी करिपा पई आस्थिले।
Looking back, the weapon of choice was an obvious one, but it challenged us plenty. No network, no money to buy a smartphone, and when we had one, most of us didn't even know how to use it. But warriors never say die.
आगे से बड़ मोबाइल टारे हमें चलते जाने नहीं, तापरे से झियो माने पाठ पढुचंती से मानको ट्वीट करूचंती।
एटी मैक्सिमम लोक मानकर स्मार्टफोन नाही, सेतिफाई मु निजे से मानकर मो मोबाइल रु तांकर समस्या गुडी को ट्वीट करी के ब्लॉग को मु जणाए।
Then I found out this thing about being a good warrior. When the wins start coming in, don't just celebrate. Go for the big one.
We created a platform on Twitter which was called 12 Baje 12 Minute, collaborative action which they would do together for 12 minutes every day. So, and also use that hashtag so that what happens, like, because these posts are all from individual accounts, but when 12 Baje 12 Minute sees all these hashtags, so they kind of pick and choose those issues and again post it through the platform so that it is amplified further.
12 बजे 12 मिनट के बीच में ही ट्वीट करना पड़ता है।
तार माँ बाप कहीं नहांती आ सी अनाथ आ से पागिली ता मुंड खराब होईची वर्षा जत्ते होतबो से रुसई करबो सेठी खाइबो सेठी सुइबो सब किछि करबो मोबाइल रे ट्वीट करा हितला सरकारी पाखो को पहुंचीतिला आ से माने इनक्वायर पई आस्तिले सरकार पाखो पहुंची जाईची ता पई शीघ्र घर हबो बोली से माने कहितिले।
It was not like some random people tweeting. It was a well thought of process that, you know, this is a handle where we'll be tweeting at.
ट्विटर सेंडिंग हेबा 15 दिन परे ड्रिंकिंग वाटर मध्य जो प्रॉब्लम थिला सेटा मध्य सॉल्व हो जाइतिला आ रास्ता भी आपण माने देखुचंती कंक्रीट हो जाइछि।
When the stakeholders or the administration saw that, you know, this is somehow getting viral and it would get us bad publicity, let's just resolve it right then and there.
वीडियो को आम ट्वीट करुचे ट्विटर अकाउंट आम माध्यम आम जहाँ जहाँ समस्या गुड़ाक आम संगे संगे नजर को आनीपारे एवं तार समस्यार समाधान गुड़ाक बहुत शीघ्र कर
सोशल मीडिया जो सब पोस्ट हो प्रॉब्लम सब आम तुरंत देखिए समाधान कर। In Udala, our general public is quite aware that we have a dedicated group on Facebook as well as Twitter, and the district administration immediately redirects the issue to block point. If the particular case can be resolved, we do it immediately.
I was not sure that, you know, somebody would take a local Twitter handle and a government machinery would respond to it, let alone, you know, fix the issue. But then they gave me stats of their responses and they said around 50% of the cases that they had taken up had already been fixed.
Hey, khai se kada pani khai mo budiya nini. A boro chi de mo kada pani kan ki dimi na. A boro nahi. गाँ को आइथिले पानी इनकार करके आइथिले पानी के दिन सुविधा करिवो।
Shocking, actually, not more surprising. It was shocking because we know the kind of grievance redressal we have in our country.
मु जणे हैशटैग वॉरियर
हम हैशटैग वॉरियर हैं।
We want to create a whole community of this hashtag warrior where people all over the world understand that what is the strength of collective voice and collective action.
मु जणे हैशटैग वॉरियर।
As a hashtag warrior, I help myself and others protect all that we need to make our communities thrive. It's a good feeling.
मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि हाँ किसी का मदद कर पाना, किसी के लिए किसी को समझा पाना है अच्छा लगता है।
What if people from all over the world, say in billions or millions, just came together and started tweeting on one single issue together? Imagine.